What's up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite girl, Jay Shar, coming back to you with yet another Bill Burr and Nia podcast reaction. This reaction, if you have not read the title, is Nia Hits Her Head. This video has actually been recommended numerous times. I've seen it a myriad of times, so I'm finally getting around to reacting to it. I imagine it's a hilarious story just by the many times that people recommended it. So we're gonna get right into it. However, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can become a Jay Baes immediately, and also tap that notification bell so you can stay updated with all of your girls' latest and greatest reaction videos. Follow me on Instagram at JShar with an H at the end. Now let's get into this video.
Speaking of physical harm, the lovely Nia, last night she like bent down to get something out of her bag, and there's this little fucking ledge above it that she can stick like a couple of glasses and a bottle of water, and she was underneath it, bent down, came up full speed, and the corner of it hit the fucking top of, she hit the top of her head right on the corner of it, like brutally hard. And I gotta tell you, I feel bad that she's not part of this fucking little story here. See if I'll bring her in, because I failed miserably as a human being. Nia, do you want to be in on this story of you hitting your head?
Okay.
Okay. I'm setting it up now. So anyway, she fucking hits her head. I'm like, fucking bam. All right. It sounded like somebody dropped a suitcase on the floor. And then I swear to God, she hit her head, she goes, ah! She grabbed her head, and then I swear to God, she just started crying.
Aww.
Like a goddamn toddler.
Aww.
And I have to be honest with you, I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Aww.
I just got to the point, Nia, where you hit your head, and you started crying like a toddler. And
Why is it gotta be like a toddler?
because that's what it reminded me of. It's like when a little kid, like if an adult hits their, stubs their toe, hits their foot, it's God damn,
Right.
motherfucker. And you blame your whole family. Get out of the living room.
Hopping
That's
around.
what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You started crying,
I did. It was really painful.
like bawling.
Yeah.
And
I was kind of surprised at myself.
On a
honestly.
scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best.
5.
How would you? No. How would you rate my reaction to it?
Oh, 0.
I went in and I got you some tissues.
This is what Bill did.
I didn't know what to do. It
I
freaked
hit
me
my
out.
head.
Boom.
I was shocked at it first because it really did feel like someone had just come up and just walloped me on the noggin.
Right.
So I was shocked. Then the pain started kicking in.
I always
And
cry.
like, it was really, it was like that little, it was that corner of that ledge.
Yeah.
And it went right into my scalp. And I didn't know if I was bleeding or what. And I think, normally I'd be like
But it was
most
your
people.
head.
But it just, I don't know what happened. Just the floodgates opened, and it felt better to cry than to pretend like it was just like,
didn't hurt.
oh, like a nuisance. Like it really, really hurt.
Aww.
So Bill's like, oh no.
Oh.
Okay. So we're good so far.
What else was I supposed to do?
So we're good so far with that.
Okay.
And so I'm just sitting there crying, and he goes, oh. And he runs into the bathroom.
Oh, I got it.
He doesn't even give me a tissue, like a proper
I couldn't
Kleenex.
find any.
He gets me toilet paper, okay? If there is a choice between tissue paper and toilet paper to comfort someone, please find the Kleenex. It's softer. It's just,
I can just
it's
imagine
a little
him
thing, but it makes a big difference.
with a handful of
So then he
tissue.
starts wiping my face with the toilet paper.
Hard as hell.
And he's rubbing it on my face.
No.
And he's wiping my chin. He's doing like this U shape from my eye to the other eye, using my chin as like a go-between.
it that bad?
Rubbing this fucking one-ply toilet paper back and forth across my chin. And he's going, big tears, big tears.
What? They were huge.
And it's like,
I never seen anybody cry tears.
what is that supposed to mean?
Big tears.
Was it big tears? Big tears. It wasn't like, oh baby, you know. He was just scraping my face with this toilet paper and going, big tears, big tears.
I gotta be honest with you. It was fucking, it freaked me out.
I can imagine
It was the
this.
worst moment of comforting you've ever offered in your life. You were
hit
at
your
a
head.
complete loss for what to do.
It was like you stopped being like a woman and you became like this 2-year-old.
Oh.
And it was just like, boom, and you're just like, it's just like, I didn't know what to do. If you were at home, I would have got you a popsicle or something.
Oh, and then he said, do you want some water? I'm like, what the fuck does water have to do with anything right now?
That's what my parents always did. If you hurt yourself and you cried, they went and they got you water right out of the tap. Then
What?
you sat down, and then your face was all dried and salty, and they said, all right, go back outside again.
What?
That's it. I spent most of my childhood outside.
And drinking
That's what
water.
parents did. All right, get outside. All right, you kids, you're driving me nuts. Get outside. And you just sent them outside.
In
That's
the
what
winter.
you wanted to do with me in that moment. You wanted to send me away so you wouldn't have to deal with it anymore.
I just wanted you to stop fucking crying. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's just like to see another adult. Nia, can you imagine if I ever hit my fucking head and started crying the way you did? I mean, what would you know? What would be coming out of your mouth?
I don't know. I'd be like,
Oh.
come here, baby, and I'd hold you to my chest or whatever,
Nia.
and I'd rub your back.
You're full of shit. If I fucking hit my head and started crying like a little girl,
Was it really that, like...
it was like a little. It was like a little. We went. I'm fucking stammer here.
You stammering jackass?
Yeah, I've known you for 12 years. I've never seen you. I've seen you like
You see me
Tear
cry
up.
before.
a couple times in the
kitchen.
kitchen. You fucking you cut yourself with a knife, and even then you didn't cry as much. That was like, you know, you had a balloon and the thing went off your wrist and floated up in the air.
She
There
was
just no
bawling.
comforting you. It was, yeah, I'll admit. Not only did I drop the ball in that moment, it's been 24 hours and I still don't have a better approach. It was so fucking bizarre.
He was thinking about it all
Don't ever do
night.
that again, Nia. All right?
What are you talking? The thing is, the really sort of horrible thing about it, the biggest injustice of it all, the fact that you weren't able to comfort me, is that I was trying to plug in your fucking computer. into
Isn't
the
that
thing.
amazing?
Oh, blame
Isn't
it right on
amazing? I
you.
knew somehow it would come back to me. It'd be my fault that your dumbass ducked underneath the ledge and then lifted your head up. Ric Flair wouldn't have done it that hard to sell a fucking move.
I didn't realize it was there. I was plugging in your computer, and you had the audacity to be the worst comforting person in that moment.
Big tears, big tears.
Scratching my face with that one-ply toilet paper while saying, big tears, big tears. It's just like, what does that even mean?
Wait, like what does that
It was
mean?
out in the outfield in Little League again. No batter.
I'll
no
be
batter.
looking
Big
at him
tears,
like-
big tears.
He just kept
I'll
saying,
be pissed.
he just kept saying big tears over and over again. What did that mean? You were just commenting on it.
Like, what does it mean?
I didn't know what to do. I mean, you were crying at a fucking level like, I mean, I've been at funerals and seen people cry. That's what the fuck you were doing. I didn't know what to do. Okay.
She must have been
You caught
screaming.
me off guard. Well, tell me, what am I supposed to say?
Come here, baby.
Just give me a fucking.
Bring her
loser.
clothes,
Like,
rub
take me in
her.
your arms, like hold me,
Yeah.
rub my back or something.
That sounds like a commercial for one
Rub
of those
the
love
head
songs,
where
like
it was-
Time Life
she hit it.
Presents. It doesn't seem like a real thing. That
It
people
is
do.
real.
Well, I'm telling you, that's what I would like. You asked me, so I'm telling you what I
So
would
you
like.
do it next time.
I'd like your sunglasses to not be so big. How about that?
I'm channeling Jackie O on this trip.
Jesus. If you ever hit your head again and start crying like a 2-year-old,
Just give me Kleenex, okay? That's all.
At
I
least.
Don't give me toilet paper.
At least.
deal. I don't have to say anything.
What do you mean you don't have to say anything? You have to comfort me, jerk.
Give me 3 things to say.
Are you okay? Come here. It's gonna be all right.
You cried way longer than that.
Yeah. And you just have to like comfort
Keep
me.
saying that?
No.
Come here. It's gonna be all right.
How disconnected are you
Right.
from human emotion that I have to teach you how to comfort somebody?
Crying was a sign of weakness where I came from.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, that was a long
Your
time ago.
childhood.
Man, fuck up.
Wow.
Man or woman, you did.
Your
You know?
childhood was...
I don't.
You know what happened
Right.
in
That
my
was the
neighborhood
first
when
time
a fucking kid cried? Alright? You know what happened there?
You know what? I'm really
They
tired
were
of hearing about your
slapped in the
You're
face and
fucking-
given a Bud Light.
but like...
Rockwellian childhood or whatever it is that you're always describing.
They
Right.
stuck your head under the water of an above ground
You
pool
and your
until they
family
stop seeing bubbles and
are
then they
like-
pull you back up again.
Fucking
my
our gang or whatever it is. Like you really
Take some water, leave.
like
Bye.
paint a picture like you grew up in like this hard Scrabble kind
Right.
of environment, and you didn't.
You don't think so?
You
He's
fell out of a
exaggerating.
tree and your parents are like, shake it off.
Okay.
That is what happened, though, right?
What?
Didn't you? Was it you that fell out of a tree?
No, I got hit by a car.
Oh,
Whoa.
you got it by the
Jesus
car.
Christ.
Oh, baby.
And my parents sent away the ambulance because they didn't like the hospital they were taking us to. And I got in a cab and they took us to the hospital they wanted to. I remember my mother kept telling me, "Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep."
Excuse
no
me?
wonder. Okay. All right. Well, I get it now.
No, yeah, I'm not saying I fucking grew up in a slum. I'm just saying.
What
it
are
was-
you saying?
It was different back then. It was,
Okay.
yeah, it
You
was
got
different.
hit by a car and didn't go to
Yeah.
the hospital?
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm a fucking badass, but like I'm not going to apologize.
You might
for
as well
having
be.
a fucked up worldview. Okay, adults taught me this shit, so
All right.
yeah, go talk to them.
I'll talk to your parents about it
Yeah,
during Christmas.
no, just anybody roughly their
I have a
age.
bone to pick with you, Mr. and
Yeah,
Mrs.
but you know something? Ian? There was an overcorrection.
Meaning what?
That there's a reason why it went from fucking walled up douches like me who only know how to go, oh, big tears, big tears. As I grab toilet paper and make a U-shaped fucking sign around your face.
That sounds
we
horrible.
went from that to those fucking hipster hoodie wearing bearded fucking pussies who act like they're 14 years old and awkward on their first fucking date.
Does every generation think that they're tougher than like the next generation?
Yes.
Is that just what happens?
Yes.
I don't think I'm tougher than anybody.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't feel like I'm tougher than anybody now. That there's so many fucking places in just the United States alone where kids grow up way tougher than I did. But what I'm doing is I'm defending the fact that I
Why
don't
you
know
have a
what to
shitty
do when an
worldview.
adult
All right.
hits their fucking head and cries like a 2-year-old.
I
All right.
got it.
Nia, I'm not trying to have some like Olympics backstory here before you watch me play ping pong
Competition.
or some other stupid fucking sport that nobody cares about. I gotta tell you, the ping pong's pretty cool, and I did watch a little bit of the volleyball. I watched the United States unfortunately lost to Italy. I did watch that. Your fucking slippers are loud.
Right.
I don't know, you guys know what I'm saying. What the fuck? A goddamn adult starts crying like a 2-year-old. What are you supposed to do? Jesus Christ. Other than be like, for the love of God, can you get your shit together? I felt like being like Barnes in Platoon. Just grab India and be like, take the pain.
No. I was kind of triggered because you guys may not know. I've said it a few times how I can get a bit dramatic. But it's not funny and it's not a game in the moment. But when something's happening with me or I'm really upset, I start to lose my breath and hyperventilate because I'm really anxious. I can't breathe and I'm like, and I'm like trying to catch my breath, but I'm trying to cry. I'm trying to let it all out and it's just an absolute mess. So I know like back then when I had a boyfriend and I used to cry, I bet like it was so tough for him, but he was nothing like Bill was to Nia. I cannot imagine if I had a partner like Bill. I would probably dump him on sight because I would really start to lose my mind. I think it's different with me than it is for Nia because I feel like I have a high pain tolerance, but I get sad because I'm hurting myself. First of all, I'm a klutz. I burned myself, I hurt myself, I twisted my ankles. For one, I hate seeing blood, so I'll cry if I see blood. And then the last time that I actually truly hurt myself, like of course I get scratches like here and there, but the last time I burnt myself was a few months ago when I spilled boiling hot water. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen my thigh. Spilled boiling hot water on my leg, and I was just like literally pouring it out of the pot onto my leg accidentally. And I'm just looking like, because I cannot believe I'm doing this shit. I burned myself so deeply. It's like a 3rd-degree burn. Did not go to the hospital because I didn't know if it was that serious. I didn't know it was that serious, but it burned probably like the first night, and I bawled my eyes out. And then the week went on, it turned like pink. And then 2 and 3 weeks passed, and it was like absolutely purple and black, and it was pussy and had hella water in it. It was just an absolute mess. I'm gonna insert a picture right here, so this is definitely like a trigger warning, so if you don't want to see it, don't look now. The crazy thing is this didn't even burn. It burned 30 minutes the first night, but after that it did not burn. I don't remember it burning at all. I was just so conscious about it. I didn't leave my house for like 3 weeks. Well, I don't really leave my house anyway, but at times where I have to go to Walmart, I would just have to wear shorts. It was summertime. I would just have to wear shorts, and people were looking at me in the store like, what the fuck, because it looked so bad. But yeah, I'm a big crier because I hate hurting myself. Even though I do it often, I just hate it because I feel like I'm just disrespecting my body, and I don't mean to do this to myself, and I just want to look nice, and I have all these scars, but that's what makes me me, so it is what it is. But I enjoyed that podcast. It was a nice story. It was kind of adorable because I bet he thought in the moment he was doing a good job, like, come here baby, let me wipe you in this U shape with this hard ass toilet paper, and let me say big tears, big tears. I'm pretty sure he thought he was doing an amazing job, but then yeah, it's adorable. But if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to give me a beautiful thumbs up. Make sure you tap that subscribe button if you have not done so already. We are on the road to 50K. Tap that notification bell so you can stay updated with all of your girls' latest and greatest reaction videos. Follow me on Instagram at JShara with an H at the end. You know that I love you. You love yourself 10 times more. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao.